Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Monday, it's tea time, so you know what time it is. It's time to go through my shirts. So, this week I'm going to be talking about my friend's band, Yellowdog Union. Yellowdog hails from Morgantown, West Virginia. They were around from about 2013, and they were around for about 6 or 7 years or so. These were a great bunch of guys and a lot of fun. Good punk rock. They love Naked Ray Gun, Peg Boy, Screeching Weasel, you name it. Influences abound through this band. These guys were great, and they gave us some good shirts. They gave me some good shirts, and I bought some good shirts off of them. I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna start with the first shirt that I have from them. Just their simple Yellowdog Union logo. You know, they did this shirt in a couple of different colorways. I believe my wife has one that's on gray with black ink. Simple, effective. Get your name out there, get it going. The next shirt I got from them, this one is just, again, the logo. I don't know what the fan was all about. I find it amusing. I actually have an old early 1900s fan like that. This last one that I have from these guys, this was my favorite one. It's a nice play on the old RCA dog and the gramophone. Dano had this little dog. I think his name was Thor. Looked just like the dog. So what did they do? Instead of sitting next to it, they decided to have the dog pee on it. A fun design. I really enjoy this one, and it always makes me laugh. It's my favorite one that they had out of all of them. They had a few other designs over throughout the years, but those are the ones that I've got to collect. These guys have been around a long time in the scene. They've been my friends for at least the last 25 plus years. You got Dano on vocals, Jamie on bass, Adrian on guitar, Cameron on guitar, and Alex on drums. Back in the day, Dano, Jamie, and Cameron, along with my friend Brian, were in a band called Dreger Man. I'll get to them in another episode with some of my Dreger Man shirts. And all those guys were also in my wedding. Jamie also ended up playing in Law Abiding Citizens with me after a while. Adrian, he's played in a few bands throughout the years. He's played guitar in ASS, aka American Sound Syndicate. He also played bass, or still plays bass, for Haley Slagle and The Hard Way. And way back in the day, in the early 90s, he was in a band called Weird Harold. Alex, their drummer, he's been in a crap ton of bands over the years. I met Alex when he was just a young kid, when he was playing drums for Crypt Orchid Chipmunk back in the mid-90s. Alex has gone on to play in a crap ton of bands since then, like Helen and the Kellers, Acolyte, Of Truth. He's been in a ton. Those are the ones that I can remember off the top of my head. Great bunch of guys, a lot of fun. They always put on a great show. I remember at one point they did an off-the-record show at Pleasant Street where they did an entire Peg Boy album, which was just incredible. I mean, if you know who Peg Boy is, you'll get it and you'll understand. If you don't know who Peg Boy is, search the internet and find out Peg Boy. Peg Boy featured members of Naked Ray Gun from back in the day as well. Yellowdog Union, so much fun, not around anymore, but they have music out. They gave us 2 great EPs. And I cannot forget my buddy Mike, who ended up taking over vocals. So there you have it, Yellowdog Union. These guys have been around the block in Morgantown for a very long time. I'm sure they still have a Facebook page up. You can go check out their music. There might be a Bandcamp page as well. I will also make sure that I try to put links to those that I can find in the description on the video so that you guys can go and check those out. And of course, I'm going to have some music playing in the background like I always do, so you get a feel for the band and what they sound like, and hopefully that will help you search them out and you can check out more of them. So until then, this has been another Tea Time. Thanks guys. I'll see you next time.